Okay, in the next lesson, I'm going to take your other data that you provided me by picking your favorite color. So you're going to see this one, and I got another video for you just to kind of reiterate everything that we're doing here. So of you that participated, I have all the data based on your responses. And if you notice on my tally sheet, I have all the colors listed. Now I'm going to take that data and I'm going to go ahead and list how many of you chose red, how many have chose green, yellow, and so on. So for green or for red, there was 3 of you. Oh, let me do this. Do a different color. So 3 of you chose red, 6 of you chose green, 1 student chose yellow, 13 chose blue, 6 of you chose pink, 2 of you chose black, and 2 of you chose orange. So from your answers, from the questions that I sent you, this is the data that we were able to acquire. And if you notice, everything's written out, everything's neat, and it's exact. So now I can take that data and I can make my line plot. First thing I need my key. And my key is going to represent for every, well, let's use a different one. We don't even have to use X. Let's use a check mark. So wherever you see a check mark, that is going to equal 1 student. Your key is kind of like your variable in an equation. It can be anything you want it to be, as long as you can make sure that in your line plot, it's created the same sizes, everything like that, okay? So in this case, we'll say that our key is for every check mark you see, that equals 1 student. The next thing we need is we need our title, so we all know what we're talking about. So in this case, our title is favorite color. Now you notice I'm putting my title at the bottom. I put mine at the bottom because when I do my line plot, you can tell what each category means based on my title. The title can go up here in the top if you wanted to, or you can even write it on the side. It doesn't matter as long as it's there. I like to keep it down at the bottom because that's where my line plot's going to be, and that's where all my names of my colors are going to be. So as you're looking, you know that we're talking about colors. So that's my next step, is to go ahead and construct my line plot. Okay, and then go ahead and fill in all my categories. So my first category is red. Then I have green. Then yellow. Blue. Pink. Black. And orange. Okay, now notice how I put orange a little bit lower because I needed more room. So what? As long as I know that it belongs with that hash, I'm in good shape. Okay, now let's represent our data into our line plot. Remember, for every X is 1 student. So let's take this, and we know at red, there were 3 students. 1, 2, 3. So my favorite color of my students, 3 students said that red was their favorite color. Those of you that picked green, there were 6 of you. Remember, I'm keeping it straight and I'm keeping them the same. So here I must do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? 6 of you chose green. Yellow, 1. One person said yellow was their favorite color. Blue, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wow, that looks pretty common. I can almost tell right now what your guys as a class, your most common favorite color is blue. Blue for Blue Jays. Okay, let's go to pink. There were 6 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chose pink. 2 of you chose black. And 2 of you chose orange. And there I completed my line plot for my favorite colors. But again, let's check to see how many students participated and make sure that that data is represented exactly from my tally sheet. So there's 9, 10, 23, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 of you. There should be 33 X's over here because 33 of you participated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So there I know that I had 33 students that participated here, and all that data is represented accurately over here. Again, once I'm looking at my data and I'm looking at my line plot, I can answer questions. You could give me any kind of a question that represents this, and I can answer it. For instance, again, what is the most common color that my students chose as their favorite color? You could look at the chart without even checking and counting the X's and say blue, because all my X's are the same size, they're all on the same plane, and I can clearly just visually see that blue is it. If I say, what's the least common color of your class? We could clearly look and say it's yellow. Okay, I can even ask the question, how many more people chose blue than chose black? So if I want to find the difference of how many students chose blue over black, difference being the key word, I would take 13 students chose blue, and the difference between 13 and 2 is 11. So 11 more people chose blue than black. See how that works? I can reference how many students chose what, and I can find the difference between the two. I could also say how many students total chose blue and black. Well, I have 13 blue and 2 black. 13 and 2 is 15. 15 students either chose blue or black. So you can take all this data and you can answer any types of questions that come at you, and you will start to see that soon.